can I do for you, 1K?
How did you decide to become involved in politics?
It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads.
How long have you been mayor for?
History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal. A path to equilibrium. Not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
All right. How do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will.
Well, hold on there, buddy. You don't know that.
I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
What's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
Well, I suppose that's the ideal world. Jeremy. Jeremy.
Hello, 1K.
Jeremy. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
What do you make of recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
All right. What do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal.
I think we all do, but
I'm
yeah,
proud
I
of
guess.
what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing
I'm not
ourselves
that
further.
special. Thank you, Jeremy. Dude, we do have like a craft. This is sweet. We make this ourselves. Hello,
So,
Melville.
what's the verdict? I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road.
Maybe I should have said the other one. She might have thought it was funny. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go, people. Red, green, whatever. I'm just white.
Here we go. Hold on
And
to your
yellow.
hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I guess we don't have. Why don't we wear clothes? We
have
could
a
be like
chance
fashionable.
to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
All right. Okay. Well. No, dude. I'm back in this world.
You have chosen a dangerous path.
What?
A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
Oh. That was peculiar.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello
Dude, look at
to the
this.
mysterious island.
We hit some headwinds over the
Dude, why can't
ocean,
stuff like this
so
exist in
fuel
real life,
consumption
dude?
turned
This
out a
is
bit higher
sick.
than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa.
What?
It's big.
You can say that again.
I've like never seen this.
It's a bloody megastructure.
What is this,
If I had
dude?
a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting.
It's crazy. Like, what is this area,
Find
dude?
us a place to set down.
On it.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Oh, we're doing this live? Okay.
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Act 1. A Voice in the Wilderness. About 3 hours in Act
everybody.
1.
I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything.
Molecular analysis. Okay.
Tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
That's
Should
nuts,
the
dude.
expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Okay, this is sketchy. Number 1000 likes to be dangerous. Whoa, dude, look at this. Wait, I feel like, can I go down there? Will I die? All right. I'm back. Hey, it's like I love open world things, but the thing I don't like about them is I gotta explore every single inch. I don't like missing things. Like I explored so much in the first game.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system.
Oh.
No power though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
I explored so much in the first game that I still... Dude, there's so many Easter eggs and stuff I didn't find. I wonder if there's gonna be like silly Easter eggs. This is pretty cool. What is this?
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those.
Hey, wait.
Something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
This gotta do something for the founder, because it's one of us.
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
What's up? Oh, what is this? Like a power system? Yeah. What is this? Whoa.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Who are these people? New interface content. Hey, yo? I wasn't entirely sure what to call this. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy themed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some kind of significance, like it's hiding a secret. But again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me. Well, let's see what it is. Oh, dude, what? This is like some weird teleporter thing. Like that thing from the 100. This is all very peculiar. I'm gonna assume the ancestors did not make this. Especially because, well, that's us, so. I wish we knew where we were located. I don't think it ever says. I don't know if it ever says where the dam was built. Probably America. Although I think they did say schedule, which is like in a more like English accent, I think. All right, what's good in here? Investigate the structure.
From the other structures. Older.
Have a look.
It's like a bunker.
Okay.
What is this? Like a generator? Well, I go this way.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
What is this? Red, blue, green. All right, well, let's download the schematics. Oh, Talos Principle 2A. On the Universe, Straton of Sigeria. Oh, this stuff again? Jeez. A fragment from Straton's On the Universe. Amintus. I grant you, then, that man is indeed like Talos and cannot escape his material nature, despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nico Macus. Too many, perhaps. Straton. Repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. But what does this tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? That is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world, and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact? The use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced in the Trebizond manuscript. The fragmentary Heraclean manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. No EMA project. Progress notes. Trials, yep, version 0.01 successfully deployed. Trials 3 to 4 insufficient something. Trials 5 through 6. Version 0.02 testing failed. Power grid 2 unstable. And the schematic. This is cool. Boop.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly.
Wait, so we need to get blue on.
Hold on.
Look, we have green.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Okay, well now... What? Okay. Oh, come on. Wait, this isn't like a thing. This is blue... Oh my gosh. Is there a third power color? No way. Because originally there was red and blue. Is there going to be green now? That'd be pretty sick. Very confusing. Oh. Oh, it's the projection. Oh, what the heck? Built the structure. Well.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
I'm checking it out.
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it.
Yeah, I don't think I can get there. All right, we're going to go to the tunnel. Oh, hey. Board the capsule. It's one person. Oh, my foot clipped through it. Oh, is this like a fast travel? Oh my, what the flip, dude. 8 puzzles, 2 lost puzzles, 1 gold puzzle, 1 lost lab, 2 stars. This is the first area, dude. Let's go. East 1.
Capsule taking 1K.
East 1, baby.
Area in the eastern lowlands. Check out your interface.
Oh, he's got a cat.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Whoa. Look at all this. Explore the area. Heck yeah.
Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
How do I fix this? This is like a shading thing. I don't know how to fix that. This area is so big, dude. Holy moly. The music too goes so hard. Oh, dude, a puzzle. RGB shifting. Dude, there is green.
Is that a puzzle?
That's
Why would there be a puzzle?
RGB converter.
Let's solve it and find out.
Dude, this is
1K, go
nuts.
ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
I was wondering if there's gonna be new tools. Oh, cause you gotta like, oh. Okay. They gotta, you can't just do one, you have to make the other one. So to make red, you gotta add those 2. All right. And then to make green, take both of those. Okay. That's gonna make for some very complex solutions going forth. The heck is this? Progress wheel. Whoa.
Whoa, I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
So I got 1. Looks like I'm building some sort of tower. So what, there was like 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's headed
5,
for the
6,
lake.
7. There's 8. Use Prometheus terminal. Was it gonna like reset it? Yeah, okay. Oh, is it that thing?
Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
I like how anytime something curious comes up, it's just like, Melville? And he's like, yeah, okay. Reconnection. Oh, man. So we need red and red, which is green and blue. Another one of these. Oh, that's gonna be like some weird color connecting, huh? Yeah, there's red. So I need to make green. And then blue and green make red. That's crazy, dude. Look at that. That's something. Number 2.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds.
Oh,
As
oh,
far
it goes
as I
into
can tell,
here.
it uses the energy of the particles to build giant
Oh.
tetrodonos.
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I
Okay.
think.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment.
I think I have to do it in order.
Rat maze.
Let me go this way. Let me see if I can do 5.
An echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. This place was meant to be explored.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do that.
Oh, more interface content. All right. And a social media post. Bridge ring. Not sure what to call this. Bridge ring, bridge machine. Anyway, it's a device that takes particle clouds released by the puzzles and turns them into bridges made out of tetrominos. Correctly assembling a bridge out of 8 particle clouds is required to reach the tower, so clearly another layer of puzzles. The simulation had tetromino puzzles too, although in a different form. Could their presence here be symbolic? I don't have a clue. What's 1K like? Hey, I'm curious. Has anyone actually met 1K? A lot of people. Actually. By the founder's pistons. I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep the city functional so we don't have to rely on Melville to prepare the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey, remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? You trap one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. I hope he's an artist. What we really need is new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. You know, if we just kept growing, we wouldn't have to worry about this. And we wouldn't have to imprison poor 1K in a cage of expectations. 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be, and whatever the founder foresaw when she established the goal. He's polite and really interested in history, which is an excellent start. I'm not going to name names, but some of you were a lot less impressive. I don't see a contradiction between engineering and art. You're right, of course, it's false dichotomy. There's no need to feel pressured, 1K, I was just curious. But without power and resources, there's no art, just saying. Well, I'm working on it. Well, I don't know if I'm working on that, but what's up, Yaqut? Just tell me about yourself.
I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
Why did you become a scavenger?
That feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
Yeah, real. Dude, honestly, if I could just choose what I wanted to do, I'd be like, either like an engineer working on the dome or whatever, or an explorer or a scavenger, I guess. True change only comes to introspection. Come to Google. Introspection. I agree. Discovering the world enriches our lives.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath, loves sticking
Oh, it's
his
this
head into
cat.
things, chews cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
That's funny. Why do you collect, this guy collects bottles?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long.
All right. Do you want me to solve some of these puzzles? Do you want to solve some of these puzzles?
No, please, no puzzles. I'm so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
What's the farthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem?
It might be this. Although
No way.
there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
Some of what? Have you ever seen anything like this megastructure?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
Okay. More conversation. Melville.
Did something break?
No. Tell me about yourself.
Founders, pistons. You want my autobiography now? In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running.
Do you have any hobbies?
You think I have time for hobbies? If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
Really? Nothing?
What do you want me to say? I like bubble baths, candy, and the concept of Tuesdays.
Okay.
Cities don't maintain themselves.
Tuesdays.
If you don't put real effort into keeping stuff running, it all falls apart in just a few decades. Civilization is always on the brink of collapse unless we do something about it, and I do.
I hear you're a big fan of Yaqut's cat.
Listen, he's the biggest threat to our security.
What's your evaluation of the megastructure?
It's big, it's too
Well,
big,
really?
and it's got a lot of energy running through it.
Energy
Frankly,
we could
I
use?
think we should be pooping our robot pants.
Any progress on the particle clouds?
Yes, but I'm not liking the results.
What are the results?
Confusing, irritating, infuriating. Take your pick.
Okay, well, that was helpful. Man, why are you all over here? Huh?
Everything okay?
Yep.
Me?
Tell me your life story.
Well, I was born when
May as well get 'em all out the way now.
Smaller than it is now. There was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things, making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing.
Ah, you consider Byron a friend. A lot of people don't seem to really like
My best friend,
a weird opinion about Byron.
Someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I think he likes annoying you.
Oh, he does. He absolutely does.
What do you think about the megastructure?
It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand.
What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path, where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles were used as part of the process that created the founder, and they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays,
I guess the whole world really is puzzles, huh?
application.
One big puzzle.
They are a common motif in the arts, though. So, to answer your question, no idea.
There you go. Self-Sufficiency. Okay, I don't think you have to do them in order. Okay, we need green here. Okay, detach the fan and open green. And then I think there's a connector in here, right? No, the converter. So there's blue. So I need to power the fan to get me up there. So I need red and blue. I need to connect these two. So I have blue and green, which is going to make red. So I feel like I need one here. That like does that? But I need both colors. How is that possible? What? Wait, what just happened? Wait, hold on. Wait, how are you working? Oh, you're a connector. Oh, that makes sense. And I open you. You should stay open. Dude, I didn't know I was a connector. Tripping. That's number 3.
Solving these 1K. Let's see where it leads.
Yes.
The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment.
Ooh,
The
what is
samples
this?
from the above ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday.
What?
I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Oh, it's like a hidden puzzle, isn't it? This is one of the... Yeah, it's one of the lost puzzles. Hey. Interconnectivity.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
Let's see what's over here. This is being powered by a blue connector. I need green. Alright, so I have red. I need blue and green for this. I need green for that. What if I do this? I'll put red here. There we go. Now we get 2 new connectors, which I can now use blue to open that and go wrap around, I think. I go like that. And then I open this. Actually, I don't even think I needed to go around all the way. Did I? Yeah, so that one's just gonna go away, I think. I don't think I can use that connector. Okay, so it's got a connector. It's got blue. Well, I could just go like this. Oh, but I need to get green. I need to go like this. No. I mean, green and red make blue, right? So if I go like this. Oh yeah, here we go. And if I go like that. Oops. Oh wait, I have the connectors. Maybe I do use that? I could bring the power around. And then like you go green. Oh, you know what? Yeah. This is it. Because then I go here. And then I get the blue. There we go. All right. There we go. It's another one down. Private message. Oh, hello. From Doge. We met in New Jerusalem. If you remember, I spoke to my friends. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and showing your personal data? What am I signing up for? My friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process, then, well, you won't get to engage with the process at all. What if by consenting I miss out on something else? I'll give you some advice, newbie. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in. Okay? When you face a dilemma and both options look good, then for sure you'll miss out something. But trust your gut and you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for this ride. That's my advice. I consent. There's 6 questions. Standard vetting procedure. We'll get the best results if we answer in whatever way is most true to you. Which is more important for making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? I'll go knowledge. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? I think it can be okay. I see. My friends would be most interested in this particular answer. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for your own protection? No, no one deserves to suffer unnecessarily. That one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts, or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? I'm gonna say it's weirder. Well, I'm glad you understood that question because it's all Greek to me. Can things really change for the better, for good? Do good times and bad just come around in cycles? I'm gonna say eventually change for the better is always followed by change for the worse. I don't know if that one was metaphysics or politics, but good on you for giving it a shot. And final question, which is more important to the success of civilization? To respect the lessons of our past or to rewrite the rules for our future? We should not let our future be defined by our past. I've got a last minute addition. It's a weird one. I know who this one came from. Question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? I don't know which one to answer. I'm gonna say it has no effect on the world. I think that's everything I need. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. All right, well, that was one lost puzzle.
Interesting monument. Decorative or another puzzle?
Oh, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, for now, I'm gonna say decorative. It's huge. Oh, what is that? This is why I explore everywhere. Oh, hey, get over here. Got you. Oh, nah. Oh, is it just? Oh. Oh my, dude, what? No way. This is fricked. Well, that's
I don't know if this
one
is
half.
relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
Okay, how is it's going all the way over there.
There's another one of those monuments.
Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Well, I found it. Achievement, what is this? Oh, solve one of Prometheus's monuments.
Must be
Oh,
balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
is that a star? I've discovered what seems like another mystery to solve. Stars. Yes, my first star.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Oh, by a tricycle. Find an ancient human artifact. A small vehicle with 3 wheels. A strange bicycle with 3 wheels, perhaps intended for children or pets. Byron. Oh, he's number 7. Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress. The value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
Okay.
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human.
I guess. I
We
mean, not
also
really.
retain some of that
I still
code, as
disagree
I'm
with
sure
that.
You noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture.
See, I don't think play is what makes people human. Like, I mean, animals play all the time, not just humans. Also, you're not human. You're a robot. What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
That's all. Right. Oh, new like bunker area. We're gonna discover a new mechanic.
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Yep, indeed. Oh man, it's a new mechanic. What the heck? Cutting a hole in the wall? Like a pulverizer? 4.2 kilo year event. From BT Odiambo's Anthropocene Dilemmas. The Akkadian Empire, forged in violence by Sargon the Great and his sons, reigned supreme over the city-states of Old Sumer. Enriched by trade with distant lands, fed by the plentiful wheat fields of Mesopotamia, the empire bestrode the world with confidence and pride. Who could oppose the chosen of Anu and Enlil, the masters of the 4 corners of the world? Then the weather changed. The crops stopped growing, trade collapsed, the empire fell, its capital forgotten. The most likely culprit at the time of writing is the 4.2 kilo year aridification event, the beginning of the Megalayan Age, a non-anthropogenic drought that may have lasted almost 2 centuries, causing many of the earliest civilizations around the planet to collapse. This is where our ordinary understanding of time, measured on the small scales of human history, collides with the reality of deep time and our existence within a much bigger picture. We live on a changing planet and a changing universe. Climatic optimums are temporary. Extinction is the norm. The Akkadians, like the more egalitarian inhabitants of the Indus Valley civilization, could not understand why the rivers dried out and the rains stopped coming. Even if they could, they lacked the tools to do something about it. A few short millennia later, we are on the brink of having the understanding of those tools. What can we learn from the tragedies of the past? One such drought, completely naturogenic, would be enough to wipe out New Jerusalem for good. There's a lot of big words in here, dude. Holy. When the founder awoke, leaving the garden behind forever, there were 2 more whose bodies had been anointed by the progenitor. The gold disc breathed life into them, and their names were Eustathius and Cornelius. The founder showed them all that she had discovered. Together they explored the dead city and saw the ruin to which humankind had fallen. It was then that the founder understood that the sins of the past must not be repeated, and that only through humility could the future be saved. Aside from Cornelius and Eustathius, there were 10 whose bodies their progenitor had not anointed in due time. Now it was upon the founder to complete this world and begin the resurrection. In this matter, Cornelius proved of great assistance. After many tribulations, the 10 were brought to life, and these 12 that were born after the founder are called the first companions. Eustathius, Cornelius, Aurora, Sun, Sarabai, Byron, Melampus, Yemo, Hypatia, Niam, Benoroya, Lithrasier. It's funny how you can take something that's 90% true and 10% false and create something that's 100% misleading. What's misleading? What's false? All right. Noema Project 2. Trials 7 through 21. Base camp established. Version 0.02 deployed. Core functionality so far so good. Version 0.03 deployed. This is probably corruption. In the first game, you could there's like some weird decoding thing you could do, and there was like hidden text. I wonder if there is any here. Simple synthesis. Better cooling systems necessary. Trial 108. Version 0.04 failed. Guess there's nothing else to do here. Yeah, here it is. Number 4. Alternative option. Looks like probably have to lift the box up. Oh, well, dude, I got it. Easy. Whoops. Like this, I think. And then I'll place it down. The ability to keep it is so cool. I'm so glad you can keep it now, because like I can pick it up. Now place it. Boom. That was free. I wonder... Oh, group call. Okay.
I have
Big
good
sign.
news and I have bad news.
All right.
Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none.
I wonder what's waiting for us there.
Whatever it is, we better be careful. The sheer amount of power required to run this place.
I love their
makes
profile
me
pictures,
nervous
dude.
just to think about it.
Let's not make any assumptions.
It's this cat he was talking about. I forget his
What does
name.
the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures. Less enclosed. Looks pretty though.
Okay.
Okay. All right, number 5 is over here. There was a question mark. I want to go check this out real quick. Oh, lost puzzle, I think. Elevation. Probably just resets it, right? No tokens. You are not alone in your quest for the light. Find one of my sparks and I will free the fire hidden in this labyrinth.
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of
Oh, I
these
wonder if it just
puzzles.
skips the puzzle then.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
I have blue here. I gotta get blue here? Oh, jeez. Well, I can open it like this. That'll open the door. Red and green can like make, but it's not gonna work like that. I have to grab these 2 and then use the blue here. What is the box for? Why is there a button here? There's gotta be a purpose with this box. Dude, imagine I could use that. Oh, it's blocked by something. Like I could open blue from here. I can open from here. Like I can't open this because I need red and green. Like this doesn't work because it's getting blocked. Oh, that's what it's for. I put it up like this. And now I can go like this. Oh, it's still getting blocked? That's lame. Maybe I can take both? Can I take 2 blue? No. Really? Can't take 2 blue? Well, where would I put the box then? Where would I put the hexahedron? There we go. Now I should be able to open this. Yes. Well, but now what? Oh, so I can see it from here? I think I can. Yes. Oh, hold on. There. Woo! Progress wheel. Interface content. City news. The long-awaited birth of our 1000th and final citizen was interrupted today by an unknown projection in the skies. The projection, which identified itself as Prometheus, goaded New Jerusalem inhabitants in indecipherable incantations. In an interview with 1K, he speculated that the projection could be the work of a surviving ancient human. A startling idea. The source of the projection was tracked to a remote, mysterious island, and a team led by Byron, and is now en route, joined by 1K himself. Soon we will discover whether this cryptid is truth or fiction. Mayor Hermanubis has once again called for calm and promises that New Jerusalem will be safe so long as its citizens do not forget the ideals of the goal as set forth by the founder. Oh, a turtle, or whatever, a palm reader. Founding 1. From Hypatia's Journals. Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexander Drennan's instructions. But while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight, we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Baby steps. Valerie Cantera Romero. From the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where we came from, where we're going, and why you'll need snacks. Sometimes people point at the last few hundred or thousand years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity, I never know how to say that word, was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it, it is ugly and messy. But the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the endpoint, that this is the adulthood of the human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly. Admit it. We all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads, and they grow into children. Tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains, and then they become teenagers. Pimply, self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones. And then, slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy, but that's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, but we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous, and a betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just the prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now, doesn't mean it's never going to change. Wow, some big stuff right there. Kind of real though. Dead City. From considerations of beginnings and endings, I think all that time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience, and she spent a great deal of time looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction. Entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. All right, number 3. Castling. Or like chess? So our goal is to get a red. We have a connector. No, we have 2 converters. One thing I can do is that. Oh no, I gotta step on it, huh? You. Actually, can I do this? Yeah, I can. No, I have this converter. I need blue and green. I've got blue, but how do I get green? Wait, dude, I don't need red. Well, yes I do. If I do it differently, like that makes blue. And then, here we go. Yeah, easy. One more. New content.
Melville, what did you just upload?
What is this?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
Yeah, me neither.
how did you even manage?
Low key.
You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
What?
Maybe you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
All right. So I haven't done 8, 5, or 6. Let's go on to 5. Oh. Oh yeah, there. This is under it, right? Yeah, that's where 5 is. All right. Oh, there's a palm reader. Woo, more reading. Oh, an audio file. All right, Trevor. The life of Trevor. I have a friend named Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan. Known to his friends simply as Trev, never as Percy, was part of the extended lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made all of us possible. Like Alexander Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. Dude, let's go. But unlike Alexander Drennan or Arkady Chernovsky, he was forgotten. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug up his files from the archive, and I've been thinking about them a lot. Dude, Trevor instead of Alexandra? Let's go.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now.
Frank.
Uh-huh. You know what? Why don't you go...
Oh. Frank, no, Frank. So I'm assuming I gotta get blue here and then I can jam this. Oh, blue's here? Okay, okay. I didn't even see that. So let me take the converter off. I'm gonna put you like there. Probably need the angle for that. And now I can jam that, which allows me to take you off and get the angle for this. Look at that. Oh, it's easy. You can enter the tower, but there's still 2 more puzzles, I think. There we go. 6. Alternatives. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we got red and blue. You make green. Oh, and then blue and green make red. Okay. Green and that makes blue. And then green and blue makes red. Look at that. Look at this sick puzzle, dude. Number 8, the last one. Entanglement. This one looks kind of big. What the heck? Okay, so I need green to power that. I need green to get that. So we've got blue there. Red is here. They probably open, I could probably get like a box. So the goal is to get green in the air. All right, we've got the hexahedron. Now I can put it there. Now I can go red, blue, whatever. I'll do this. I don't know, like, why I want to do that. Oh, I need both to turn it on. Oh, it wasn't turned on already. All right. Oh, okay, I see. Do I see? Oh, I don't see. If I stand here, I can get red, which would allow me to make green. I could go like this, maybe? Hold on. Okay, I need a... like that, that, and that. And then this is just going to sit here. And you are going to go there, there, there. Now I'm going to stand here. And it's going to go up. And I'm going to get off. I'm going to go here and go there. I thought I was going to go up, but whatever. That was all of them.
Odd. One case solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though.
Oh, this one's like organized.
Maybe it'll do something later.
Maybe.
There has to be some sort of point.
Melville.
Did something break?
No. Did you have a look at one of those labs?
The tech is a bit older, but it's been heavily modified to be more efficient. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. We could probably learn something from them.
Where could all this tech have come from?
I guess it could be discarded New Jerusalem tech. The mayor made us throw away a bunch of stuff that was perfectly fine if you ask me, but I'm not sure.
There's no way.
I'll check to see if I can find any serial numbers and I'll get back to you.
Serial numbers. There's also this star I haven't figured out yet. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh! I got it. It requires this puzzle. You gotta come down. It's right there. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yes, sir! Grab it! Oh! Solve one Pandora monument.
The first man picked up the first stone. He did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
Well, I think that's everything. Except for, the one area. I think this is long, dude. Holy. Well, looks like it's time to do that another day.